During major outreach, we traveled to 5 different cities and ministered in 17 different schools. We got the opportunity to teach in RE programs, speak at lunchtime groups, and put on Christmas programs, and also share God with individuals we came across. As a team, we wanted to share our stories and how God worked through us on our trip.
In my life, give me the food I need.
So God really blew my expectations of schoolies week. Initially I thought that I'd just be looking after drunk schoolies and they'd be vomiting on me, but you know, after the first few days I ended up at Macca's at 1 p.m. at night, and there was this bunch of girls, and we started having this massive God conversation, and we were going on for you know, well over an hour, and they had all sorts of, you know, questions and objections about who God was, and, you know, if God's real, you know, why do these things happen. And obviously, you know, they have lots of scientific objections and, you know, questions about sex, all these things that were just on the forefront of their mind during schoolies. But I was such an amazing chance just to really be able to just, yeah, answer those questions, really get to know. And the really cool thing was that over the next few days, I just kept running into them and just kept being able to just, yeah, say hi. And, you know, a few nights later, we were in the central zone, and I ran into them again and just got to have another amazing conversation with them for about half an hour. And we just followed up from the previous conversation, and we really just got to talk more about our God and who He was, and I really just got to share my story and just, yeah, how I really got to encounter God. And yeah, something just really clicked that time, and they began to realize actually it wasn't just about a bunch of rules and a religion, but actually it was about having a personal relationship with God. And they just got to this point where just all the questions they had and all the things that were really stopping them were yeah, just not worth it, and they're like, stuff this, we're just going to go to church, we just want to try it out and just see it for ourselves. So I got to connect them with just one of my leaders who goes to Calvary Church up in Townsville. And the cool thing was, we got back on Saturday, so we were able to tag along on Sunday to Calvary Church, and yeah, just got to see them there. And the amazing thing was that God just really hit them and really just impacted them so much, and they responded and yeah, gave their lives to God. So that was just an amazing highlight, and to be honest, God just, yeah, totally just blew me away, and I wasn't expecting, just after the first night, after that long chat, that they'd be at this point just within a week where they're just giving their lives to God. So that was just one of the many amazing stories that happened on our outreach, and it was just phenomenal.
Tell yourself to buy the one you...
So some of the highlights was definitely in the schools. We did some RE programs, and I had a small group, and there was this girl. She was a surfer girl. She loved to surf and just hang out with friends, and she didn't really care that much for God or to be a Christian. And I asked her if she ever would consider being a Christian, and she was like, no, like, I'm fine with what I'm doing. I love just surfing and, you know, just go with the flow. And so I accepted that, of course. And a couple of days later, we got told that we actually were going back to this school and actually to this class. And I wonder why we're going back to this class, but we did, and I met this girl again. And she had some of her friends there that wasn't there last time. And at the end of this class, she actually said that she wanted to become a Christian, and so did all of her friends. So that was just amazing to see that change, that in the beginning she didn't wanted to have anything to do with God, and then the second time we came there, they all wanted to be Christians. And so I think definitely that God wanted us to come back to this class and keep ministering to these kids. So yeah, that was my highlight.